Presenting Thunderbird 1962. Now in 4 new models. 4-passenger hardtop, convertible, the distinguished new Landau with leather grain vinyl top. This is Thunderbird 1962.
Hi folks, and welcome to Center Lane. I'm Bruce Hitchin. Today we're with Grant Mackay and we're looking at his beautiful 1962 Ford Thunderbird Landau. This is an unrestored classic and it's in remarkable condition. Grant actually got this car when he was serving overseas. Now, if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk to Grant.
I've had it since 1986, and how I obtained it was I was peacekeeping over in the Golden Heights in the Middle East, and I was sending money home every month, and I told Dad I wanted a new car, and I want something from the 60s. And he started looking for cars, and he found a 1962 Thunderbird convertible. It was red, and it was the gentleman that wanted it wanted $7,000 for it. And so my dad offered him $5,000. He wouldn't take it. He wanted the $7,000. So the negotiations died. So then he found this one that I have now, the 62 Ford Thunderbird Landau, and he had it checked out. It was all good. I said, okay, yeah, let's go and get it. Of course, I'm communicating from the Middle East on the telephone, and this is back in '86, long before the internet, be able to search engine, find things like that. So I had no idea what this car looked like when I bought it. While I was there, I had 3 weeks leave, and I always wanted to go to Britain, so I went to Britain for 3 weeks, and the only place to be able to find information was libraries. So I went to almost every library in every city I went to trying to find a photograph of a 62 Thunderbird. Couldn't find one. So I had no idea what it looked like when I got home. Loved it when I got home. I was very happy with it. I mean, the lines of it, being an early 60s car, it still has a lot of lines from the 50s, so there's a lot of curves, where the later model from 64 onward, it gets a lot more sharp. I really like the tail lights because they look like jet engine afterburners. The front end, the way it dips down, yeah, it's got very good lines, I think. So I got insurance, and then I had to go out to CFB Chilliwack to pick up what's called a Barrett box. It's basically a large box that the military allows you to send stuff home from overseas tours. And so I brought a good friend of mine, Rob, and we're on a long straightaway of the Highway 1 heading out to Chilliwack. And I said to Rob, I said, I'd like to see what this baby can do. So I pushed the pedal all the way down to the floor. It raced forward, but then after about 4 seconds, it kind of picked up and took off like a rocket, because this has a V8 390 cubic inch engine with a 4-barrel carburetor. And so when it actually got up to top speed, I had it up to about 117 miles per hour, which is about just over 185 clicks. I was up there for about maybe 5 or 7 seconds because the car started floating and I didn't feel safe. And it has no seat belts, so I backed off and got it back down to a decent cruising speed. So when I got it, it was basically what you see now. The interior needed a little bit of work, so I've had some patch job on the interior. So I went to a place on Commercial Drive and I had to pick a vinyl that was close, so I've had that done. I've actually had the engine rebuilt twice. The first time it was done, and then the second time because I was driving downtown at one point, heading down to my Naval Reserve unit, and I looked in the rearview mirror and I saw plumes of white smoke coming out of the tailpipe, which means coolant is getting into the engine. So I got it home, and then I had it totally rebuilt again. It's a little sporty. I don't really classify it as a sports car, but they sold it as a sports car. But it's very classy. It's got, especially with the Landau, which is the vinyl top with the S curve on the side of the roof and things like that. So I collect railway things, from silverware to signage to furniture. Older stuff also is the quality's there, right? And it lasts. I really enjoy driving it. It cruises really well. I get lots of looks from other people. I enjoy going to car shows and the camaraderie between other car owners and then looky-loos that come by and look and talking about it, asking questions, what I've done, what's unique about it, all that sort of stuff. It's just a community of guys or gals that like old automobiles, and it's just really enjoyable.